Chicken eggs are one of the foods that can have salmonella. In 2018, one of the largest egg producers in the United States recalled over 200 million eggs because of a salmonella outbreak. This outbreak made 45 people sick and sent 11 to the hospital. How do eggs get contaminated? There are two main ways eggs can get contaminated with salmonella. Number 1. Chicken eggs that are contaminated on the shell. The outside of the egg can get dirty if it touches chicken poop or dirty surfaces. Number 2. Chicken eggs that are contaminated inside the egg. Salmonella can infect the ovaries of hens, so the bacteria get inside the egg before the shell is formed. To enjoy eggs safely, always wash your hands with soap and water before and after touching raw eggs. Use different utensils and cutting boards for eggs and other foods to avoid cross-contamination. Clean all surfaces and tools after they've touched raw eggs. Throw away any eggs with cracked shells. Cook eggs until both the yolk and white are firm. Scrambled eggs shouldn't be runny. Always buy eggs from the refrigerated section at the store. Store eggs in their carton in the coldest part of your refrigerator, below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius. Don't store them in the refrigerator door, as it's not as cold. Make sure to use eggs before the date on the carton. Avoid recipes that use raw or undercooked eggs. Use pasteurized eggs if a recipe needs raw eggs, like some ice creams, chocolate mousse, or sauces. Cook eggs and dishes with eggs to at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius. Don't eat raw or undercooked eggs. This includes foods with raw eggs like certain dressings, desserts, and sauces, unless you use pasteurized eggs. Do not wash commercially packaged eggs. It may actually increase the risk of contamination because the wash water can be sucked into the egg through the pores in the shell. When the chicken lays the egg, a protective coating called cuticle, which can help to retard the penetration of bacteria on eggshells, is put on the outside by the hen. How to tell the differences between an old egg, a rotten egg, and a salmonella-infected egg. An old egg isn't necessarily unsafe to eat, but it might not taste as good as a fresh egg. A rotten egg is one contaminated by common bacteria. It'll give off a putrid, sulfurous smell. Consuming rotten eggs will cause mild digestive issues, at most, compounded by a few days of cramping. The tried and true way to know an egg is bad is it smells like sulfur. Unfortunately, salmonella is odorless, tasteless, and displays no visual cues when present. However, salmonella in raw eggs is rare and can be eliminated by cooking. You might wonder, what is salmonella? Salmonella is a kind of bacteria that can cause an illness called salmonellosis. If you get salmonellosis, you might have diarrhea, fever, stomach cramps, nausea, and vomiting. Most people get better on their own, but some people can get very sick and need to go to the hospital. Young children, elderly people, and those with weak immune systems are at a higher risk.